Hey, welcome back to RDLP! Sorry I rage quit the last episode. I rage quit out of a text adventure. I got so angry reading that I had to stop the episode early. The story put me on tilt. I'm just another angry gamer leaving their Let's Play cut early. When we last left off, we got shut down by Kasaya, and I'm not over it. But the story moves on because Yani is going to point a finger at someone who I think is the murderer in a case where there is no murder, which is kind of cool. Which is kind of cool how this works. We talked about this last episode, but Istvan needs a murderer, so we're gonna point him out. So, who's the killer? Let's look at the big list. If we had the choice to point a finger at someone, who politically is the easiest or most appropriate person to point the finger at? Easiest, Laura. Frickin' Laura. Oops. But, maybe not who I think. Who do we actually think, though, is behind everything? Yakone has... So, like, whoever is doing this wants Lev to be the person who helps destroy the whole city. Because Lev is a pawn that they want to use to break things in the city. Yakone has a motive to destroy the city because she hates the city. It's a little too obvious. I don't think she actually wants to, like, hurt the people in the city. But she does want that. Slava, gains a little bit from having Lev be dead, but I don't think I know enough about her and her motives to know if she would want to destroy the city for any reason. Except that maybe there is some kind of Kala force that is getting Slava to do all this. That might be something. That might actually be something that she makes her the puppet master to all this. Sem? Don't have much for Sem. I don't think Sem has anything to do with any of this. Although Sem used to be a thief. Maybe there's something to steal in this city? But this is a little more complicated of a way for Sem to actually be involved in the city. This seems a little over his head in a lot of different ways. I don't expect Sem. Also putting out everything in this in one go. I know, I'm gonna kick myself later when it's like, oh, I'm just surprised it was actually Sem all along. Mwahaha, I was the mastermind, I controlled you all, I tricked you. Constance? Maybe. There's a lot of ways we could go with any of these guys. Well, we do know one thing. It's not Lev. God, Istvan especially. Ugh. We could point the finger at Istvan, but can't literally point the finger at Istvan. What? Who's the killer? Don't play dumb, girl. You need to name a killer if we're gonna put this irritating case to rest. You do realize I only just saw the body. You can't seriously expect me to produce a verdict so soon. You're right. That wouldn't be believable. Is that all you care about? I need to put this behind me and get back to what's worthy of my attention. Discoveries don't happen on their own, you know. Discovery? You mean astronomy? If you must oversimplify it, then yes. Your mind was trained to tackle technical minutia. I'm taking on some of the greatest mysteries in the world. Or is solving a murder also beyond your level of competence? Such things require time. I haven't slept after that ridiculous gathering. Me neither, yet I'm fine. Stop with the excuse and produce a believable culprit. Will this evening be a relaxed enough deadline for you? I don't suppose I have much choice. Not unless you want to admit to the murder yourself. So, fine. We need to announce the verdict publicly. Make sure everyone gathers at the marketplace after the lamp switch to night mode. And I'll share my findings. Very dramatic, like everything goes dark, and she's like, bum bum bum. I declare... Laura! Dun 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 dun. You want a spectacle? Not all people are as immune to fear and doubt as you are. This town needs a public display of justice. They need to feel like they're part of a group that can overcome its problems. All they've demonstrated lately is impotence in the face of a single saboteur. Perhaps, but this is about perception. If you want to restore confidence, this is the way to go. Hey, this is what we talked about last time. Nice, nice. You make a convincing point. I'll order my guards to gather everyone at the marketplace this evening. Thank you. Make sure 7 Galen are there. So it's one of them. Sem I would expect. Man's a criminal. Everyone knows he can't be trusted. Dr. Galen, what does he have to do with anything? Something come up during Lev's examination? I can't reveal this to you just yet. Hey, excuse me. Your reaction to what I say, be it surprise, disbelief, or anything else, has got to be genuine. I can be genuine whenever I want. Slava will know. Kasaya might as well. And everyone will judge accordingly. If you want the problem solved, you need to find out at the same time as everyone else. I don't like it, but there's logic to what you're saying. Keep my curiosity in check for now. Before I go, I'm beginning to feel annoyed. I need a decision, not an in-depth analysis. And that's what you'll get. Indulge me, please. All I need is an answer. I'm usually far less patient. Fine. But be quick about it. Okay, we get one question. Istvan. What's the initial I? He's not going to know much about the chamber Lev died in. Let's ask about the romance with Slava. You have a relationship with Slava, don't you? So, frankly, you have a motive. That would be offensive if it wasn't so hilarious. I'm afraid I don't see the joke. Lev was in no shape to be a partner to anyone, let alone a woman so wise and resourceful. She took care of him as if he was a child. I didn't understand her attachment, but it was important to her. I didn't intend to alter it. You mean to tell me you weren't jealous at all? Lev isn't a man to be concerned with. He's a memory, a sentiment. Slava hadn't had a lucid conversation with him in over 4 years. And they hadn't slept with each other in over 6. I did not need to know that. Was there a point to this conversation? Stop nosing around and do your duty. I know you're impatient. Let me just... No, enough is enough, girl. You take me for an idiot? I think I noticed when you're stalling. You have one day to find the culprit. Make use of it. And you'd better deliver a believable justification for your choice. I wonder if we can ask about this Lev thing. If we can ask about Lev's intimacy with anyone else and see if we can get different conflicting opinions on the matter. Yani are heading back. Does this mean you're done examining Lev's body? Who killed him? Who did it? Shouldn't you be asleep? Why do you assume it was a murder? I didn't assume anything. I'm merely showing polite interest. Stop now if it's a big deal to you. Me caring about Lev? He could have hanged himself for all I care. How did you know he was hanged? I knew it! That wacko would crack eventually. Was it Slava's romance that finally got to him, or just... Oh, I see. He wasn't hanged, was he? You just couldn't help but use a dead man as the butt of your joke. I'm sorry, you just made it too easy. My grandpa used to say you should judge a wolf not by its teeth, but by its prey. Again, sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. Have a nice day. Fine, it's boring here in dead season. This is the first thing even close to entertaining, so spill up. Not much, to be honest. To tell you too little to tell what happened. Definitely not enough to throw suspicion on someone. You still know more than those of us who stayed in the bathhouse. How did his body look? Oh, how's his body look? Where was it? Is there anyone with him? Look, all we found were more questions. Lev had a wife and a couple of friends, but none of them can explain his knowledge of the place he was found in, not to mention what he was doing there. Tragic. So where was he? We found him in a chamber nobody knew existed. It seemed we gravely underestimated his knowledge. He was annoying, but he wasn't that smart. I'd say someone helped him. So at least one other person knows about that chamber of yours. One person can take a secret to the grave, but 2 people knowing, it means it's not a secret anymore. Or that soon it won't be. You know what I'm getting at? So a hidden chamber appearing out of nowhere in the family's district doesn't surprise you. Nothing surprises me. Okay, yeah, I'm sure you've seen it all at the respectful age of 20. God, Yani, stop with the consenting tone already. Stop with the condescending tone. You don't need to be the damn sage of the north to know this place is full of secrets. There's one thing that interests me deeply, though. Who do you think it is? I have no idea, but could as well be you. It's not her. Maybe he tripped and fell. Let's push into Yacone. Yacone, there isn't a chance in numbers that I would share my suspicions with you. You might accidentally warn the culprit. Or it could be you for all I know, so please stop asking. Everyone will hear my decision at the same time when I have enough evidence. Alright, I can see Istvan got the right person for the task, and you're right, I probably shouldn't be trusted. Yeah, you should convict me. I want to be a murderer. That'll be the most interesting thing to happen in the winter. Is that so? Someone rounded up the usual suspects, I'd be top of the list. I was a member of the tribes, after all. You can't... Chill, dude. We get it. We really, really get it. These guys out here. We have a lot of reasons to blow this city up. Damn, we've even tried. I thought you severed your connection to the tribes. They don't take kindly to traitors, that's for sure, but I learned all the tales and legends. Lev asked me about them until my ears bled, and I could have killed him just to stop the questions. Besides, the tribes think anyone getting too close to Kala deserves to be skinned alive and left to die, so, that's what my grandma used to say. So I guess I'm the easy target here. I'm glad I went for a drink at the inn that night. No harm in asking. Did you kill him? Oh, yeah. Did you kill Lev? What? Really believe I would have told you all that if I did? You could be double rusing me. I don't know. You really have no idea what you're doing, do you? Do you know anything at all? Do you even have suspects? Look, I can't help you. I'm not sure I would have even if I knew anything, mind you, but luckily, I'm spared that decision. How kind. Give you a piece of advice, though, and I don't usually do that, so stop sulking and listen. Don't vex Istvan. Excuse me? I'm sure you've heard stories. The sheer amount of gossip on him should make you think. He's ordered people, children, even infants killed. Sometimes for crimes they committed, and sometimes for fancy. I don't mind, he's an efficient ruler. But if you make a verdict he doesn't like, you're gonna suffer. Not to mention pointing to Istvan himself. Well, you wouldn't be that stupid, would you? So I should lie, or sentence an innocent man? I said I can't help you. Then please stop wasting my time. I need to announce the verdict tonight, and I haven't set foot in the workshop since that dumb party. Pardon me while I go review actual evidence. As if that would change anything. As if that would change anything. She doesn't care. She doesn't care at all. Let's check on Istvan. Let's see what his eyeballs say. What do the eyes say? Now let's get back to some daily life. Just some normal, average, everyday, normal person life. Your eyes are fine. There's no signs of deterioration. For a man your age, your sight is almost perfect. Well, isn't that just peachy? Too bad I can't see. Don't try and mask your incompetence with empty niceties. Gave you my medical opinion, I stand by it. Your problems with stargazing clearly aren't caused by your physical condition. What else then? I double and triple checked the telescope and there's nothing wrong with any of the lenses. Let's face it, Doctor. If we rule out my eyes and malfunctioning equipment, there's only one explanation left. You have to be less cryptic than that if you're expecting an answer. Don't play games with me, kid. It's that damn dome, and you know it. I read your file. I know you're thoroughly trained in the crafts. You didn't come here to practice medicine and help the ailing. You were sent here by the little community my ancestors hired to build this city on top of the hot springs. No need to be coy. I'm certain you know precisely how to solve my problem. If you're so familiar with the ways of my people, you must also realize that I cannot disclose professional secrets. I have told everyone in the city. Oh, but you can and you will. As long as you're a resident of the city, you're bound by compact. Which puts me under no obligation to reveal anything to you. Should I quote the main points of our agreement, sir? Nothing set in stone. Excuse me. Didn't you know compacts can't be amended by the bank? They can be amended with or without the other party's consent. Even if you can afford to make an enemy of my people, it wouldn't be prudent. Now, no need to threaten me. I trust we can come to a mutually beneficial agreement just as our ancestors did. However, I advise you to be mindful of the fact that there's a deadly snowstorm raging outside these walls. Am I making myself clear? Crystal. Very well. As you probably know, the dome is impervious to light. Night sky we see above our heads is a projection put there by magicians for gods know what's reason. They deemed it necessary for the inhabitants' well-being. If you're keeping people in a barrel, you might as well paint a pretty picture on the lid. Well said. Back to business. I ordered my astronomical equipment from your tribe and Yani's people. That includes my telescope, which can somehow penetrate the dome and reach the starlight above. Advanced piece of craft and mechanic art. And now completely useless! Care to explain this to a layman? The city's systems operate in cycles set by the waters which drive them. Night and day cycles, simulated by the artificial lighting, is one manifestation of that. The dome resonates in the same patterns. However, someone is disrupting them. My guess would be that when the saboteur started their business, the systems managed to reset at first, but after a certain threshold was reached... Yes, spare me the details. What does any of this have to do with my telescope? Everything! Seeing is based on light, which can be described as a wave, so our opticians... Doctor. In order to work properly, the telescope has to be synchronized with the city cycles. It will have to be adjusted. Splendid. Take care of it now. Let's go to my study. Wait! I can give you something that should help, a temporary solution, but if the saboteur isn't stopped, the cycles will keep fluctuating. Yani's taking care of that. Don't try to play hero. What can you offer me? A crystal synchronized with the current cycle that you can install in the telescope, but I need some time to prepare it. How long? 15 minutes. Kick back, relax, get a cup of coffee, fetch you some brandy. Don't be ridiculous. If you expect me to fraternize with my servants, you truly are a child. Prepare the crystal and deliver it to my quarters as soon as possible. Good day to you too. Damn, dude. Y'all muscled me with the frickin' compact. Got you an easy solution, dude. Dick. Reek of lies. His investigation's just smoke and mirrors. You really don't even really care about that. You may all be dead by Solstice here. The only thing the bastard cares about is his damn spyglass. Oh, I'll fix it for you. I'll fix it good. What could he possibly do to this? Galen, don't make enemies with Istvan. He's a friggin' idiot. Why is Galen being... I don't get why Galen is giving in to bullies like that. Great, first a dead body, Yacone and her innocent curiosity, as if I didn't have enough problems already. What's that? What's that? Someone stuck an envelope in my doorframe. Oh no, it's gonna be like a ransom note or something. Okay, the hits are just gonna keep coming. Oh, it's from Galen. We must have missed each other. That's odd. I have uncovered something unbelievable. Let's meet in the warehouse below the bathhouse this afternoon. That sounds like bullshit. Afternoon. It's always dark in the sun-forsaken city. I'll have enough time to drop by Sem first. Better have a good explanation for the bite marks we found on Lev. Hello! I wanted to see the dogs! Josiah kept us at the bathhouse for a while. I'm still sleeping it off. Feel free to join me if you like. I mean, you look as if you could use a rest. I'm sure that's what you meant. Let's just skip to the part where I tell you off for being cocky. Sorry to have woken you, but we need to talk. No worries, my dreams can't compete with this. I had a feeling you'd drop by today. Damn, Sem is smitten! Yes, you're truly irresistible. Unfortunately, I came here on business. If you say so, go on. I'm here because of Lev. Again! What does it have to do with me? Hopefully nothing, but your dogs might. Why'd they attack Lev? Because of the Solstice, or was it something else entirely? What? I saw the bite marks. You even said they've been acting strange lately. I just realized there's a little dog right here beneath this box. Yeah, there it is! Look at the little husky dog! Is there a way that I can, like, make this text box go away? No. He didn't. You know what I mean? He got a serious warning. He didn't even bleed much. Do you think that's what killed him? No, I'm glad to say I don't. You don't have to worry. You're not taking care of a pack of killer wolves. Thank you. I'm glad to know I'm off the hook. Maybe now everyone will leave me alone. You really don't like attention, do you? Not all the attention was unwanted. But to have an entire city suspect me, watch my every move, that's not something I can get used to. You'll have to grin and bear it for a while, I'm afraid. Dog bites might have been harmless, but that doesn't prove you innocent yet. What? It doesn't? No, dude. You're still the last person to see him alive. You have no problem admitting you left him in a bad condition. All I could do is keep the dogs at bay. There's a reason they barely scratched him. What, he have like a hot dog in his pocket or something? There's no one to confirm that. Certainly Yakone wouldn't vouch for you after you attacked her. Who's to say Lev didn't just say something that set you off, but didn't have her reflexes? I've heard enough rumors about you to make me wonder, what exactly did you do to earn such a reputation? I really don't want to talk about it. I understand, but you're the prime suspect here. I'm trying to help you. I need to know everything. Then ask Isfan. Let him tell you how they set a trap for me, how he ordered my friends and wife tortured and killed. Oh, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Ask him what his reasons were, why I was such a threat to him. I'd like to know that myself. Sam, I'm so sorry. I know that he just did that as some kind of sick power play on him to keep him here. It's not your fault, it's mine. I screwed up and my family answered for it. That's what the whispers were about. I'm a dangerous person to keep around. I don't think you are. Yani, fucking run, dude. Sorry, just, she's gotta run, is the bottom line to all of this. Yani, that's a big red flag that he is public enemy number 1 to the people in charge, and the people in charge like to kill the people that he loves. And have no remorse about it. Yani, I'm serious, messing with the Foundlings or their enemies are gonna get you killed. I suppose that's the reason my predecessor disappeared. But how else will I find out what's going on? You know Istvan doesn't care about it one bit. He needs a scapegoat and I'm a perfect fit. So please, make sure you know what you're getting into. I'm not worth it. Getting into? I thought you enjoyed our time together last night. I mean, why else would you be so nice to a potential killer? If I wasn't, I'd have to be rude to almost everyone in this town. Which does sound entertaining, I admit. Oh, my mistake. Was he mistaken? No, I do like him. I need to make someone love someone in this frickin' town. Love's gotta happen somewhere here, right? Right? No, I do like him. I do like him. Stop taking things so seriously. We had fun together. I thought we'd see where the mood takes us next. Well, in that case... Mine seemed to prompt me in this direction. Good. I think it's wise to keep your suspects close. You don't think it's dangerous to be so close? The saxophone! Really soft saxophone in the background and the dogs howling. It's so much. Wow, wow. Bark, 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 bark. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. I'm not sure that's wise. What if I come closer and I attack? You'd be helpless. I'm pretty sure I can kick you in the balls. Hey! Yeah, we got 1 out of 2, ain't bad. Take my breath away. Yani! I told you I was the thief. They're gonna have such good role plays, they're gonna enjoy the crap out of it. Well, this is curious. Meanwhile, in a place where people are not kissing, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. We got, alright, from day 1, I was like, Sam and Yani, we gotta put these two together. Put the lady in with the dog girl, the dog boy. Wolf boy's got a girlfriend. Good, good. It's just getting more and more curious all the time. Hey, Galen, do you have any... Sorry, I've got dogs. Dog whisper on my breath. Any idea how long it took me to find the entrance to this place? Oh, thank God we're not getting murdered here by some stranger. What grave mysteries have you uncovered that require meeting in such secrecy? What now? I didn't want to show you anything, lady. You, on the other hand. Wait a moment. Oh, no. Who wrote the note? And there goes the door. Let's not jump to conclusions. It might have just been a drought. Or a deadly trap. Face it, Yani. Someone lured us in here, and we bought into it like children. How we did. Let's have a look around then. This isn't an ordinary warehouse. Isn't that mean-looking gizmo part of your failing system? Wow, that puts Constance as enemy number 1. Whoo! Because, I mean, Constance is the person I've been looking at this whole time, right? They're, like, alpha dog on my list. I don't, because she's the one who who has the most connections, everyone loves her, and we don't have a specific motive for her, which makes me super suspicious of her. Okay. May I remind you your people contributed to it, only slightly, but yes, it is a dashboard. Great! Use it to open the door for us. Fortunately, this particular entry point is for monitoring purposes only. You can't do anything. Figures! I can, however, tell you the door mechanism, like most things in the city, works in 24-hour cycles. It should open at midnight for a brief period. So we have time to spare. The note I received is written in Istvan's official stationery. How about yours? Mine as well. I don't think Istvan would be stupid enough to leave his signature for us. Unless that's what he wanted us to think. Well, that puts Laura as a suspect. Or someone's trying to frame him. Or he really is an idiot and understands our joint powers of deduction. Underestimates. I don't think an idiot would be able to make the door open and close off schedule. And we already have another clue pointing at our lovely boss. Lev's journal. Well, it's all moot either way. We won't get out of here. Try to guess the password. You can ask Yani for help. Let's do the password thing. That sounds like fun. I command you to open a jar. It's finally happened. You've completely lost it. I'm just trying to make it open. Secret doors tend to come with secret passwords. That's actually not a bad idea. Let me help you. Marzipan. I take it back. You're insane. Enemy. Co-worker. Stranger I pass every day on the way to work to the bakery, but never really got acquainted with. Please stop. Do you have a better idea? Maybe I would if you'd stop this nonsense for just a second. I think we should accept the fact that we're stuck in here until this thing opens as planned. But this means whoever trapped us will be free to do whatever they please while we're here. I don't like this at all. My teachers always said that I should look for a silver lining in any difficult situation. We could use this time to open our hearts and become real friends. I wouldn't want to hurt your feelings, but... why not get straight to hugs? Gladly, just not now. That is ridiculous. Let's just shut him down. I'm surprised your people survived so long with an attitude like that. Oh look, a predator! Let's accept it for what it is and become friends! That only works on typhoons and cyclones. Wild animals prefer a more decisive approach. So what do? Hug them with more determination? Whoa, looks like somebody here could use a cuddle. Oh, go hug yourself. Don't mind if I do. Everyone just give yourself a nice big hug. You earned it. You deserve... give yourself a hug for me. Do whatever you want, as long as it gives me a moment to think. What the? What was that? Look at the dashboard. Something's seriously wrong. It seems the second safety circuit's about to malfunction. And you just noticed? Hush. Somebody's damaging the system as we speak. The first safety circuit was destroyed when somebody increased the pressure. That's what caused the node in the market lamppost to collapse. How many safeguards are there? 3. Someone's working their way through them. We have to stop this or the main flow will become vulnerable to external manipulation and everyone will die. We can't do anything while we're trapped here. Agreed. We need to think of something fast. Search the boxes, you look through that pile. There's a bunch of stuff in there. Most of the stuff has been lying here for so long it's either broken or decaying. Wait! Matches! I found a spatula! Great. Start digging. What? Clearly you underestimate the power of quality kitchenware. There's nothing to use here. I can't believe we're actually helpless. Maybe I'll set the door on fire. You're crazy, you know that? Start being productive for a change. I need some sort of accelerant to make the door flammable, or at least to produce a sufficient amount of smoke to alert someone. We could burn our clothes. You're impossible. Fine. Perhaps we should abandon the idea and look for some more. Wait, I found something else. Eh? I found booze! That's an accelerant. Can we use it as an accelerant? Again, you're insane. But I like you anyways. Drinks are on me. I'm not drinking at a moment like this. Your call, bottoms up. This is hopeless. The safety systems are failing. Saboteurs 1, give me that bottle. I should warn you, it's not the best liquor. But we're not exactly in a position to be picky, are we? That doesn't sound good. Of all the sounds in the city, this is definitely my least favorite. Yeah, the sound of failure. The second safeguarding circuit's about to fail. Brace yourself. That's what you get when you trust faculty to build a city for you. At least I'll die with a bottle in my hand. You'll die a jerk, too. Cover your head. That's it? We're still alive! Yay! I thought the room would collapse with the second barrier. Looks like the saboteur managed to get through one barrier, but nothing more. Don't be so happy. With safety measures down, the next time this happens, we're all screwed. Look at the bright side! We're still alive! Either this was very unsuccessful assassination attempt, or the villain had enough decency not to get rid of us. They're skilled enough to conduct precise operations without causing immediate destruction? They probably just kept us alive so we could witness the fall of the city. Ah, the door's opened. Apparently not all is lost. You're so naive, Magic Boy. Somebody kept us here just long enough to do what they wanted. Well, at least I found this perfectly fine spatula. Yes, you did, Galen. That's it, I'm leaving. Bye! Don't go all ballistic. We still have a sample to analyze. You almost made me forget about it. Wow. Wow. So, Jesus. Someone straight up, they didn't try to murder us. Someone just kept us away from everything so that they could go through the city freely to do what they wanted. That's diabolical. So they have a conscience. If they didn't, they could just kill us inside of that trapped room. The bodies would just be trapped down there. No one would know any difference. So whoever did it has a very tight conscience. As much as I hate to admit it, Galen's knowledge of his craft was impressive. Waters transmitted warmth and other forms of energy, powering the entire system, so the more we knew about them, the larger our chances. My reckless friend confirmed they can cause grave psychological effects, including psychedelic visions, memory gaps, and lapses in judgment. He suspected the vapors alone could have prolonged, if subtle, effect on citizens. Luckily, the drinking water was in a completely separate system and came from a different source. Then he followed with his usual quackery. He claimed every time someone manipulated the waters, their feelings and motivations entered the current and were stored there indefinitely. I wonder whether yelling at pipes would get Istvan off my case. We're just gonna start howling at the pipes just to get some kind of release from all of this horrible, horrible stuff that's happening to Yani constantly. Wow, we could have died down there. And we didn't. We didn't die. We survived. I don't know how. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but God, I'm just like, ooh, so stressful. There's so much going on. Anyway, I'm having a great time. I'm glad we get to share this time together. This is so fun. And the mystery continues. I'm not sure where we're gonna go from here, but next time on Solstice, we're going to probably actually officially declare who this person is. Luckily, we didn't stay the night in that crypt, in that cask of Amontillado, because had we done that, we would have missed our big opportunity to, you know, have a show. Unfortunately, it means Yani also hasn't slept in a couple days. It just sucks. It really sucks. Poor Yani, poor Galen. I'm so sad that they haven't slept. Please sleep. Please go to bed. Please take care of yourself, guys. Anyways, thank you for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time for more RDLP, for more Solstice, for more fun, for more adventures, and more intrigue. More hyper amounts of intrigue.